So we're at Oakview today and it is Halloween, 31st of October 2019.
We've got our costumes on.
We've got our costumes on, yeah, I've just got my scary tie on. So I thought what we thought would be interesting today is just to talk about some of the scarier elements to construction here at Oakview. In actual fact, they're not really scary, but they are fascinating. It's scary for you because you've got to pay for it.
Expensive. It is expensive to have these foundations made.
It is. So do you want to talk a little bit, Zahir, about what's going on in the background? You can just see behind us these little metal foundations.
The metal foundations with the yellow tops on them, those are the pilings. So the piling rig has been used to pile drive them down 11 meters. So 11 meters of concrete is obviously going down. So there's 255 piles which have been driven down into the ground just to make sure that the building which we're going to build on top of that is going to be stabilised and going to be above ground. None of the buildings in this area have been pile driven. It's an extra precautionary measure which is being taken with, recommended by the engineers to have this in place, so it will give extra stabilisation. Safety, yes. Costly, yes, also for the developer as well, but it's another TIG exercise which needs to be done to keep the building above the ground. Complicated situation because the piles are driven in first. That's the metal rods that you can see with the yellow bits. Then the beams are placed. The beams, as you can see, just there, and these beams need to be tied in with the piles, just to make sure that obviously again it's like a floating boat, floating something. Yeah, floating something.
It's called a ring beam, isn't it?
Ring beam, that's right.
See, and I'm not even a builder.
Yeah, ring beam. It's a ring beam. It's a ring beam just to keep everything.
I know that. My old man used to be a builder, so I know about ring beams.
Ring beam. It's just to keep the building above ground, basically. And concrete's going to be poured on that as well, just to keep the stabilisation as well. Very costly exercise, just to make sure that the building stays where it is. Just recommendations.
I mean, what's fascinating about this for me is the amount of work that goes into 250 something 11 metre piles that go into the ground. We've just been talking to the construction manager here, and it's huge overkill, but it means that these apartments are going to be absolutely rock solid. By far the most stable buildings anywhere in the area. Yeah. And it's a real safety feature that I think anybody that gets these apartments can rest assured that they are on very, very stable ground.
And I think I was just trying to see, thinking about what they're going to protect you against. I think we're trying to cover as under insurance policies they say act of God.
Yes, act of God.
So act of God.
So if Moseley ever turns into an earthquake area, we're good. We are good.
Everybody come over to Oakview.
You're fine.